Je čas na pomstu. Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u... tady jsou, už je má, je to dobrý. Vítám vás u pokračování, dost možná u konce, ty vole, když já bych nechtěl, aby tohle byl konec. Naší série na hru Assassin's Creed 3. Jdeme nakopat prdel Charlesovi Lee.
And change the world he did. Look around. Even now the British prepare to retreat. Their spirits broken. Their forces splintered. The Patriot leadership shall soon follow.
Ty teda vypadáš. Dobře, tak díky. Conore, ty seš dement. Nemohl si vylízt na ten barák za ním a vypnout ho z vrchu. Jau!
He sent me away. That day, at Fort George. He feared for my safety. I should have stayed. He said there was no danger.
He was wrong.
I will kill you, Connor. This I swear. Not here, though. Not today. No. First, I'll destroy all you hold dear. I'll burn that homestead of yours to the ground and roast the severed heads of your precious founding fathers in its flames. And when I've finished with them, all the rest will burn as well. Your merry band of assassins, the human refuse that lives on your land, your village and its people, all of it, gone.
You can try, Charles. But as with all your schemes, this too will end in failure.
Get him on his feet.
Vy všichni, jak jste tady, to slyšíte? Jak mi vyhrožuje?
He will wait. He will watch. And then, when he's seen all his life's work brought to ruin, only then will I allow him to die. Take him away.
Jak mi vyhrožuje smrtí nevinných? Jo? To takový je váš vůdce, jo? Abyste o tom věděli. Chcípnete, hajzlové. Čopíči. Aha, dobře. Kurva. Ne, počkej, já myslel, že po mně jdou. Můžu to udělat na stealth nějakou? Oni čumějí přímo na mě. Počkej, mám zbraně? Mám, oni mě nesebrali. To jsou dementi, ale sebrali mi náboje. Ale moje kamarády mi nesebrali. Lidský štít, lidský štít. Nechceš mi říct, že jsem si vzal tu jedinou zbraň, která v sobě nemá náboj, že ne? Taky umím střílet, píčo.
Where is Charles Lee gone?
The harbor. To catch a ferry.
Ježíš, Conore, do prdele. Conor tady plánuje genocidu normálně, zabijte všechny žoldnéře. Ježíš, všichni moji kamarádi jsou mrtví. Do prdele. Ani prachy mi nesebrali, oni mi vzali fakt prostě jenom náboje, ty vole. dementí. Já mám jako plavat. Se posral asi, ne? Tak, naštěstí nejsem Altair, umím plavat. Teda on taky údajně uměl plavat, jo, ale všichni víme, jak to dopadlo. To byla chyba v Animu. Animus to neuměl vykreslovat. Ne, sorry, nechtěl. Měl bys plavat, měl bys plavat. Vede mě to na nějaký konkrétní bod, nebo jenom do proximity, protože tam nechci, tam nic není, abych chtěl tam, tady to vypadá, že jsou nějaký schody. Nebo něco, po čem bych mohl vylízt. OK, rozmyslel jsem si to. Omezte zabití královských vojáků. Nepozorovaně vyšplhejte na palubu HMS Jersey Shore. To vlezeš, já ti věřím. A to byla moje chyba. Že jsem ti věřil, Conore. A já ti věřila. Když si pomyslím, co jsi tam nahoře dělal. Cívni, babizno. Je. Jsem tady. Tenhle by mi mohl dělat potíže. Tak ho obejdeme. Jenom aby tady nedošlo k omezce zabití. Takže jich nesmím zabít 3. Do píče, do píče, do píče, do píče. Tohle asi budu muset zabít, to už tak vypadá. Nevím sice, jak si mě všim. Ale byla to jeho poslední chyba.
I believe these men meet the requirements.
Čau, kluci.
You
Jak se máte?
believe incorrectly. They're sick and weak. We're looking to build an army, not fill an almshouse.
It would take months to get them into fighting shape. We don't have the time.
No, please. We'll do anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Quiet, well.
Your merchandise is useless to us.
Perhaps we should discuss this back in my cabin.
Furt mě neviděj. Teď se nenápadně dostat. Tenhle by se mě všim. Tak ukončíme jeho trápení. No. Tak. Nikdo nic nevidí. Nikdo nic neslyší, tak. Ten by si mě mohl všimnout do prdele. No jasný. Ne. I'm in a getaway car. Jdi do píči. Já už nemůžu zabít dalšího strážního. Ho, filadidi. Ještě jsem si rozbil Conora, vole. Ne, že by to bylo něco těžkého, jo, to jde poměrně jednoduše ho rozbít. Ty se otoč, jdi do píči. Vždycky nahoru, Conore.
disappointed.
As you should be. For us to have come all this way for nothing. Tell me now why I shouldn't have you thrown into the sea.
No need to be rash. Only give me a little more time. I'll scour the other ships if I must. I'm certain there are prisoners who will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days.
Thank you.
Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
Master? Zabijte kapitána? No hele, jestli kapitán přijde až za mnou, tak já ho s radostí zabiju. Ale jinak já ho nebudu hantit asi, ty vole. Ježišmarja, jsem se lek. Já bych se musel vrátit, kudy jsem přišel, jasně. Že tady to mám relativně vyčištěný. Aha! Aha! Tak nevadí. Můžu fast travelovat? Můžu. Ale musím do Bostonu. Fast travelovat. Kde by mohl být Green Dragon? Zkusím to. To vypadá plausible. Jsem tady. Jsem přímo tady. Charlesy. Už mi neutečeš, ty bastarde.
Need something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Ne.
Can I help you? You know you can.
Pardon? Oh, Jesus.
I do not like having my time wasted.
Stop that. Oh, don't make me call the guards.
Make a sound and you die.
What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the Long Pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Charles got all nervous, said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. It's not. No.
Thank you.
Díky. Papa. Pozdravuj mámu. Tyhle, ten chlápek mi to nedělá jednoduchý. Jsou tady lojalisti. Američani. Ale ani ty mě nemají rádi, to vypadá. Charlie? Jdu si pro tvoji vyzáblou prdel. A ještě na tom vydělám. Kurva. Já zase musím plavat. Charlie. Toho po mně chceš už moc. Ne, ono je to jenom na dalším molu. OK. Sorry chlapi. A jsme v tom všichni. Všichni jsme mokrý. Charlesy. No tak, už zbýváš jenom ty. Nedělej to zbytečně těžší. Aktivujte orlípo. Tak co, on bude na lodi někde, vole. Nebo ne? Hamle? Charlie. Počkej, já furt nemám kulky žádný. Já nemám čím střílet. Ještě se v dosahu 50 metrů. Ne, mám kulky. Během honičky do nikoho nevrážejte, to ti nemůžu slíbit. Au! Je, to honore. Vy to hoří, ty vole. Zblázdil ses? Oheň vás nesmí popálit, ale to oheň dělá. Oheň v skutku pálí. Stala se tam nehoda. Co se tady děje? Tudy. Tak to není fér. Charlesy. Stejně umřeš. Konore. Dobře. Si potřeboval popadnout dech trošku, no.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another.
Ow.
You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Eat it, Charlie. Honore, dodělej ho. On to určitě přežije, ten zmrt tohle ještě. Jsem zraněný. Vyžaduji první pomoc. Kurvenci.
Rough night, was it?
He headed inland, took a ferry up the Charles River. I will need passage as well. Of course. Only say the word.
Jdem. Není čas ztrácet čas. Jeden z nás může do té doby umřít. A já to být nesmím. To jsem se tím snažil říct. Rána se zacelila. Vždycky se sléčil podezřele rychle. Nejspíš to bude tím, co jíš. Kde to jsem? Jo, tady jsem. Aha. Ty vole, Conore. Jak se sem dostal? Když se sotva plazíš. Nedělej to, Conore. On má sifla. Nakazí tě. Fuck off. Jak se má asi Arno touhle dobou ve Francii?
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! Chased out by those who I thought would protect them!
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
On rozmrdal jablko. takhle znesvětit hrob, že se nestydíš. Juhu.
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
The old man. Nemohl si vzít lopatu, vole, musel si to hrabat rukama, debile. Uj, au.
All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite. We still need to get the place powered up.
Find the remaining pedestals and plug in the power sources.
I'm on it.
Ne tak úplně, můžu si jít ještě na chvilku lehnout? Nemůžu, do prdele, to mě netěší. Ale maily si přečíst můžu, že jo?
Hey Desmond, didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
Tři tečky. Bojím se. Co když ten klíč nenajdeme? A co když ano, ale dojde nám čas? 12. prosince. A co když něco tady dole nebude fungovat? Chci říct, co se změnilo? První civilizace se chtěla zachránit a neuspěla a tohle místo je vypnuté a zapečetěné. Opravdu to nevypadá jako místo, kde bychom měli najít odpovědi na všechny naše problémy. A to, že lidi, kteří nás sem dovedli, jsou nezvěstní, ničemu nepřidává. Prostě mám strach, že to nebude fungovat. Já nechci zemřít. A jo. Omluva. No, to by se směla teda omluvit. Odpusť má vzplanutí. Už je to dávno. Jsem na tomhle místě sama příliš dlouho. Čekám. Doufám. Brzy uvidíš vše, co jsem ti slíbila. Jenom si pospěš a najdi ten klíč. Obnov dodávku energie do tohoto místa. Špatné dobré zprávy. Které byste radši první? Teď na tohle vážně není vhodná doba. Tak jo, omlouvám se. 19. prosince. Tak jo, omlouvám se. Tolik asi k vnesení trochy předvánoční nálady do těchto jinak vážných procesů. Co mohu říct, tak dobré zprávy jsou, že uvedení Abstergo na trh bylo odloženo natrvalo. Vidik je mrtvý díky drahému Desmondovi a jablko ráje je stále bezpečně v našich rukou. Takže není možné, aby ten termín stihli. Asi vždycky existuje šance, že se jim podaří získat jiné jablko a celý proces začne znovu, ale podle našich veškerých informací nemají žádné stopy. Konkrétně před touto hrozbou jsme v bezpečí alespoň prozatím. Špatné zprávy jsou, že už nemáme ani 48 hodin na to, abychom otevřeli dveře do chrámu. Ať už se má 21. stát cokoliv a bude to zřejmě mnohem horší než nějaké Abstergo, asi bychom byli všichni velmi rádi, kdybychom zajistili, že k tomu nedojde. No, dobře, no tak jdeme zapojit sourcy.
Hello.
To jsem nechtěl.
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death.
Ach jo, tak jdeme na to, no. Tudy ne. Tudy asi taky ne, tady je hovno vidět. Tady nic není. Tady je tma úplná. Tady taky nic. Kurva.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Zajímavé. Ale já potřebuji vědět, kde je další konzole, Juno. Tady.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A 6th, an 8th, a 10th, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Kdybych si mohl nějak rozsvítit, to by bylo nice. Tajemství.
Only one way to find out.
Já věděl, že tam bude cesta. Kudy rychle dolů? Desmond nebere fall damage. Ale aspoň k něčemu je užitečný. Co to děláš? Juno si chce furt povídat.
Is it fixed? Immutable? certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own.
Jo, tak takhle postavili pyramidy.
But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Dobře, tak ne. Protože tady jsou schody. Do prdele.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Ale to snad ne. Do prdele. To je neštěstí, tohleto. Tudy prej vede cesta. Juno. Mám tě.
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today. Oh.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Ta hra si počítala s tím, že ty power source budeš zapojovat hned tak je najdeš. Protože asi na první playthrough, když to hraješ, když to neznáš, asi jo. Juno, já se z tebe poseru.
Approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us, for we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Proč by si Bůh bral smrtelníka? Když asi hádám, že to není nic tak nezvyklého, předpokládám, že to není nějaký něco, co by se nedělo v jakýkoliv jiný mytologii. Pak máš ty všelijaký, vole, půlbohy. Kratose. Krata. teda, asi.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Já jenom doufám, že Desmond ví, kam leze, protože já to nevím. A Juno mi vůbec nepomáhá. Ba naopak. Furt mě tady jenom posílá hádanky. Mluví v šifrách. A je to tady. Odhalení největšího tajemství. Tak si nemůžu ještě na chvilku skočit do animu? Asi ne, co?
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
No, to mám radost. Nemůžu. Tak jo. Jdeme na to. Jdeme zachránit svět.
Moment of truth.
Aha.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinny and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's events. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Vypustili jsme na svět neřízenou střelu, ale zachránili jsme svět. Stálo to za to? Nevím, asi bych upřímně spíš souhlasil s Minervou, jo. A nechal bych prostě svět schořet. Na druhou stranu Juno má pravdu v tom, že vole, svět schoří, zase začne a dostaneme se do tohle bodu znova. Tak to vždycky je. Lidi už se neumějí poučit z historie. A když tady nebudou žádný záznamy o historii, tak se nemají z čeho poučit. Ano, Desmond je mrtvej, svět je zachráněný. But it's just the price I pay. Kdybych tohle věděl, že jako celý konec už toho asasína, že tam nebude žádná pauza, tak bych ty questy usedlosti jako si rozložil nějak líp, jo. Můžu tohle skipnout, nebo tady ještě něco bude? Asi spíš ale ne, kdybych si mohl tipnout. Kristýna Popovíči. No já tohle nechám teda dojet pro případ, že by tady něco bylo. Ale jinak... Už asi ne, nemyslím si. Jinak to pro dnešek teda zapíchneme. Příště bychom se ještě podívali na to, co nám tam zbývá, je toho jako málo. To takový jenom štěk, to je jenom líz. Takže nevím, co s tím udělám. Ale ještě nám tady zbývá celá tyranie krále Washingtona. Jo, takže s Assassin's Creed 3 se ještě neloučíme. Ještě další dobu ne, protože král Washington Liberation, který doufám, že někde mám teda. Jo. No a uvidíme se teda příště ještě, jo, a do té doby zatím čus.